I would be more Miss Piggy vibes. Miss Piggy
Carly,
high
no.
on crack.
The great mouth of the mountain will fill with fire, and your mouth will fill with blood, and the streets will run with the screams of families. Hello!
The podcast. Do tell.
Hi.
Hi.
God,
How's it
it's a
going?
beautiful day. Well, I think it's a beautiful day.
Oh, it snowed 400 inches last night, and so now the lake is fully covered in a sheet of snow. So that's what I'm dealing with.
You live on lakefront property, in case anybody forgot.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I mean, I cannot wait to get into this week's thing because I woke up. It's a beautiful day in San Diego. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about San Diego because that has a little bit.
Oh, are you
something
from
to
there?
do with our guest? I'm from there, and I'm drinking out of a San Diego mug. It's Panikin coffee.
Oh, cute.
Yes, and our guest. Well, we have to get into our thing because I just spoiled everything. But I'm too excited. It's a beautiful day, just like in San Diego. One of the days that I spent there that was really special with my thing this week.
Whoa.
So I'm going to invite you to the beach, Victor.
Which beach?
The beach in San Diego.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Encinitas, the town of Encinitas. And I'm kind of on a beach walk. And well, Victor, what the hell are you doing here?
Hi. Sorry, I had to take my sunglasses off. It's so sunny. But yeah, that is you, isn't it? I'm just kind of walking around. I'm on my phone, so I haven't really even realized that I'm at the beach. But
yeah,
what's up with you?
Classic. You live here, so you take it for granted.
yeah. If I had a damn dollar for every time I take a place I am for granted.
No, totally. Right back at ya. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm just like. I was just on my phone this morning, just laughing at like all online content.
You know what's funny? I'm currently watching one of my favorite creators on my phone.
What's your thing right now? Well, yeah, I can see.
Well, my thing is actually a creator, actor and writer and sort of person that makes amazing, hilarious tweets and even more hilarious videos. And his name's Vinny.
Really?
Do you know about
Wait.
this person?
No, I was laughing this morning to a bunch of stuff that I've seen Vinny put out. And then you know what one of my favorite thing about him is? You want to know my favorite thing?
What?
Well, I would consider him as your friend at this point in my life.
Okay, see, that makes me jealous.
Well, yeah, of course. And so
I'm pissed.
We haven't seen each other in a while, and that's kind of, it's okay for me to make you jealous. But no, I would consider him a dear friend. And when I see him online, I'm going, oh, so funny. And then he posts a bird, a lizard, something interesting like that. And I just really think that he has a lot to share with the world. And so he is my thing. 100%.
Yeah, I think Vinny is one of those people that's pretty much the perfect guest for a show like this because of his varied interests and his level of knowledge and like granular knowledge of certain things. And it comes out in all of his impressions. I'm sorry, I'm a fan. Okay.
Wait a minute. Who's that on the boogie board out there?
Are you looking past me?
Yeah, there's somebody like absolutely going whipping through the waves on a boogie board. Oh my god!
That's him.
Vinny Thomas.
Oh my god, you guys. Sorry, I'm just getting out of the water.
Whoa, and you're dry already.
Oh, sorry. One second.
There's something coming out of him.
Yeah, it was an eel. I saved an eel. It was being attacked by birds, and I saved it in my mouth.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What kind of bird?
Herring gulls. There was an eel being attacked by herring gulls on the beach.
Oh my god!
And frigate birds. They were being mobbed by frigate birds on the beach, and I got it.
They were mogging the eel.
Mogging.
They were being mobbed. Victor, I think you're outside of the range to use the word mog. I think at all. Kind of a staggering display. Mogging is looks maxing. Carly, we can't get it. There's a whole genre of young man who's obsessed with like doing little exercises and taking special supplements to make his jaw and cheekbones as like pointed as possible.
It's where
Tom Brady has been mogging Tom Brady, right?
It's what kind of straight boys say instead of serving face or,
Wait. So straight guys are like, I'm not going to say serving face. I'm going to say mog.
Yeah. They're looks maxing mogging. Clavicular is mogging. Clavicular is mogging.
Just mogged a frat guy in his own frat house, just so you know, in a picture.
The guys and I are mogging tonight for the themed frat party at Sigma.
Can I just say I'm sorry for saying that? Just saying.
I'm glad you did. I'm better for it.
Yeah, you didn't have to say it. I got the sense you were sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Vinny, can I say that you're wearing one of my favorite color combos? Light blue and brown, chocolate brown.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't see
good.
it very often, but I do love it. It often reminds me of those little Easter egg candies where they look like little robin's eggs. You bite them in half.
Cadbury?
Chocolate inside.
That's exactly right.
Cadbury. Yes,
Cadbury?
absolutely. I love those. Yes.
Oh, yummy. Hey, we haven't seen each other in so long. I want to know what your thing is right now.
Oh my gosh. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about Pompeii. I think it happens every time, and I don't mean, I understand a lot of things are called Pompeii. I mean Pompeii. I mean like Mount Vesuvius. I think whenever I feel as if society's in a time of crisis, I do reflect on Pompeii. Obviously, it was buried under a mountain of pyroclastic ash in a day. Everything was sealed up. I think so often about those plaster casts of the people.
Yeah.
Which are so beautiful, but also like, don't do that to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm ever buried quickly, don't ever and I want you guys to hear this now. If I'm buried quickly, don't ever let an archaeologist dig a long tunnel down to my body cavity and then pour plaster down there so that people can see my exact shape and face when I die. Because it's not gonna be cute. Yeah. You imagine? I know some people are gonna look cute. They're gonna be like, do you know what I mean? They're gonna die like this.
They're gonna die mogging. Sorry.
Some people are gonna die mogged. I'm not gonna die mogged. I'm gonna die with like my ass is gonna be up and my face is gonna be like in the ground. The blanket's gonna be over my whole body.
I think I'm just gonna be looking confused. I would be like, huh? Like it would be the most boring. Like, what? We're supposed to go where? Seek shelter?
What do you mean seek shelter? It's just a little rain. Ouch.
It's fine. Ow! Ouchie.
Hot rain.
Hot to the touch.
Rain.
I'm gonna go down to the beach, turn around, dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Victor is gonna be with his beach chair, like forget about it.
Yeah, could you imagine if that happens now? And I'm just buried at my desk with a hunch.
Oh
I'm just sitting on the computer.
Okay,
a lot of people would be with their phone in their hand going, what's going on?
Oh my God.
They'd be typing those words.
Yeah, Carly, that's actually really deep. Like, think about it. If you were to be buried in pyroclastic ash in a second, you would be on your phone probably because you spend probably on the toilet on your phone. Because you spend so much time and stuff there.
Thousands and thousands of people would be in the pyroclastic ash.
Pyroclastic ash. I hope it's the right
on
word.
their
Let me
toilet, on their phone. Yeah,
I
please
think
double
that
check.
is
No
what
problem.
it is. It's like when it comes out, it's called pyroclastic flow, I believe. But it's like, what is that made up of?
God,
it is
lava.
pyroclastic ash. I haven't read that word since I had a little book that I always used to read when I was a kid that was a book about Pompeii. It was like a fictionalized story about one of the rich families that got buried.
I was like, like one of those like giant books that has a bunch of facts about like volcanoes, Pompeii. But no, this was like a fictional tale.
One page was fictional tale about the family. It was like hour by hour. And then the other page was like real life information from the scientists. So, you'd be following this happy little kid, like running through the markets. And then you'd get to hour 4 and they were like, okay, the sky's getting darker and everyone's still having fun. And then
there's a series of
down.
kids books called I Survived. I survived tsunami, like like I survived Pompeii, like true stories of like natural disasters. And a kid I nanny was like, "Can I read this?" And I was like, "I actually don't think so." Let me double check with your parents.
No, let me find a book about a kid that died in these things. You can't.
It's like I died Pompeii, but you can't find that.
Did y'all read the Magic Tree House?
Yes. Oh God, this is a line that I heard someone say on a date recently when he was like asked about literature that he's read. He goes, it's been a while, but yeah, I read it. Yeah, it's not my date. A date next to me and Stuart, we were just hooked in.
Say, still dating.
Carly.
No,
checking stuff out.
Vinny famously thought for a while Stuart and I were married, which I love. I really love that.
I'm so glad you guys aren't married. Can I just say that?
Really? Why?
I hate meeting people that are like, oh, this is my husband. I'm like, you didn't invite me to your wedding.
You've already missed that part. Yeah, that's fair.
Like, fuck you. I'm so sorry, but we're friends and you didn't invite me to your wedding.
That's huge. So,
I feel like the Magic Tree House kids never did anything to stop any humanitarian crises.
Tell me more about Magic Tree House.
They just would go back and watch. Like, they would watch a disaster. And then they would come back home. They would not do anything.
Well, they knew it was going to mess with the laws of physics. They knew that, right?
I guess, but I don't know. I think they were awful, low-key.
Yeah,
I think those kids were awful. Anyway,
that's a test. That was a test, and they probably grew up to be like Wall Street, kind of like working at like Amazon. I think something along those lines. Defense attorneys.
Did they learn anything new that like history didn't already know, or
the
were
Magic
they just
Treehouse
back?
kids?
Yeah, they were sort of watching, and then they would just like report back.
No, they didn't learn anything new. In fact, they were homeschooled. Yeah,
it's like,
oh shit.
Can we even believe that they ever did this? I think no.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of perverse of them. I think it was kind of perverts, like going back just to watch.
I just don't believe them. I'm sorry. I just don't. Yeah. I don't think it happened. I don't think there was a Magic Treehouse. I don't think.
Yeah.
You don't?
Anyway, Pompeii.
You think it was a metaphor?
Yeah, I don't think they did that.
Anyway, I love Pompeii. They're always discovering new things at Pompeii.
Yeah, so what's been going down recently?
Wait, sorry, Carly. I'm so sorry, Carly. Victor had a question?
Oh, no, please.
Victor?
Yes, of course.
I wanted to ask you if you remember the iconic image of a dog curled up that was trapped in the pyroclastic ash.
Absolutely.
And then plasterized.
Then plasterized. I do remember seeing the dog curled up in the pyroclastic ash, and it actually looked pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
I think that was a dog who was ready to go, whatever its reasons were, I don't know. But it was like, finally. It was like, yes, my time has come.
Was that everyone's first images of Pompeii? Like, was that kind of like, I feel like that was one of my first things that when I learned about Pompeii, I saw, and I was like, oh, this is a tragedy.
That's when I knew it was a tragedy. When I saw the dog, I go, that's a tragedy.
I don't think I saw the plaster things. I don't think I saw the plaster cast until I read the book. And I picked up the book because it was a bunch of people in togas on the cover running away from, like, flaming pieces of stone falling from the sky. And I was like, wait, this is a gag. This is so cool.
Well, there's something sexual about that, if you think about it.
Running in a toga.
How old were you when you
Absolutely.
picked up this
Everything's
book?
flopping around. Probably 7 or 8. 7 or 8.
Okay. And you were like, okay, this is going to be hilarious.
And I really dug into it.
Yes, of course. I mean, it's like that can happen, Pompeii is the first thing that we all learn about, that it's just far away enough and it's a huge tragedy where you could learn about tragedy, but you're not like, per se, this is going to happen to me.
Yes, at first. But then because you learn about Pompeii and you like start being interested in volcanoes, then you learn about Mount St. Helens. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, not only might it happen here, but it probably will at some point, and it's going to be a lot worse if you think about it.
Well, of course.
Because buried under Yellowstone is the biggest super volcano in the world.
When we're talking about calderas, we're talking about Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah. We're talking about Yellowstone.
The scariest thing to learn about once you're in 8th grade and they force you to watch that fake movie about when Yellowstone erupts that was on the History Channel.
No, I missed this. Did you watch this too?
Of course, there was this whole period of time where every documentary on the History Channel was like Hitler's secret underwater bunker. And it was like Life After People. Life After People was a crazy one where they do like
Love that
CGI
one.
reconstructions of cities after they've collapsed. And then they would do stuff like when Yellowstone erupts, and it's like, here's what goes first, you know?
Yes, day one.
Day
By
one.
day 11, there will be pyroclastic ash as far as Washington, D.C. You won't be safe, bitch. That's all I heard.
But people are still visiting Yellowstone, so clearly they're not so worried.
Because it's one of those things, it's like the big quake here. Like, we know at some point there's going to be a massive, devastating earthquake it's going to level cities, right? We know that's going to maybe happen.
Right.
It's the same thing with Mount St. Helens. We know it's under there. We know it's going to happen. We just don't know when.
Right.
You know?
Right. Interesting. So, and have you kind of prepared for things like that? Like, in your home in Los Angeles, did you earthquake proof it? Sorry. Sorry. Oops. You have that gray screen behind you. You didn't want anyone to know where you are.
It falls down. There's nothing.
There's
truly nothing behind me. For those of you listening, this is a podcast. I have a gray screen behind me, so that's the impetus of that joke. I haven't really earthquake-proofed a lot. Maybe I should. I haven't experienced a lot of earthquakes. There was only one, and I thought a big semi was going by.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I thought, Jesus Christ.
That's that feeling.
He's got a lot in that truck, you know what I mean? And
like, have some respect.
Have some respect for my, you know. And it sucks. Maybe I should earthquake-proof because I have so many Precious Moments figurines. And
really?
I know they're
you
just...
do?
Carly. So many. I have hundreds of Precious Moments figurines.
That is another thing of yours,
yeah.
Dare I say. You got to come back. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I love them. I love them all. I cherish every one of them.
Wow. My friend's grandma had a ton of Precious Moments figurines, and I'd say those were her Horcruxes.
That is a precious moment. Now, I've been waiting a pretty long time since we've been talking about Pompeii for you to even mention the other city that was arguably more affected by this exact same
Herculaneum?
See.
So Victor is Italian. Victor is Italian.
Oh, I'm Italian too. My mother's a citizen. We know this.
Whoa.
Oh, and period, by the way.
Period, by the way.
I'm not even a little Italian.
Carly.
Yes, you are, Carly. Look at the way you look, Carly.
Well, okay. Yes, I do look pretty white, and I'm very British Isles in my DNA. I'm very British Isles. It's something that was told to me in a test.
Don't say that about yourself.
Oh, shit.
Well, Carly just said dried out my eyes so much that my contact almost fell out.
Oh, no.
Really dried out my eyes when you said you were British Isles. There was another city called Herculaneum that was...
I knew I'd get the gears rolling on this guy.
Also buried by pyroclastic ash, but it has almost no bodies in it. Everyone in Herculaneum got out. They were able to escape. They got to the boats. They made it out. Versus Pompeii was completely buried, even though it was farther away. And I think it was because of a quirk with the wind and the geography that the flow of everything went toward Pompeii. And even though Herculaneum was right there, it was less deadly, so people had time to get to the boats and escape. Versus Pompeii, everyone was just kind of, buried like that.
What? Yeah, so Pompeii happened more suddenly.
Shit.
And then what was the other name?
Herculaneum.
Herculaneum.
Or
did not.
Herculaneum.
Herculaneum.
Yeah.
By the way, some of the best times I've had were in Italy. By the way.
Yeah.
I went on a trip. We were supposed to go to Pompeii on my trip, but guess what?
What?
We got on the wrong train, and we went to the north end of Italy instead of the southern. In one day, we had to do a big lap because it was me and my sister and cousin.
Can you believe we got on a train and we accidentally went to the rich part of Italy? That fucking sucked. We got on a train and we went to the part where everyone's dressed nice and...
We were in Milan. We were in Milan. And we got off and we were like, well, let's get back on the train. We have to try to make our tour in Pompeii. Missed it. Missed it.
Missed
Shit.
it just by a hair.
Hey, I'm sorry, but you still have time. You still have plenty of time. They're discovering new things every day. They've
like what?
completely excavated the center of the city, right? Like the center of the city, that's been done. They finished that.
Yeah.
But they're still moving out to the suburbs. Mind you, they started excavating Pompeii in like the 18th century. They started excavating Pompeii in like the 18th century. So it's been happening for a very long time. But now they're moving into the suburbs of Pompeii, which is where all the rich people live. So they're finding all these big, like, murals and everything where, like, in the villas where the rich families lived. They found a little fast food stand a few years ago.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
what was selling, I wonder?
Oh, they were selling... It's pretty gaggy, Carly. Are you ready?
They're selling protein popcorn.
Okay, Victor, enough. They were selling... protein popcorn. Sorry. They were selling mice because Romans ate a lot of mice.
Ew.
Stop. You're only saying ew because you've never ate a mouse before. You're only saying ew because you never ate a mouse before. But if you did, I bet you would be like, yum. If you think about it, it's kind of delicious. Like,
I bet if they were like fried, and since the bones are probably really like easy to bite through, it probably would be like an interesting experience to eat. Like,
right. I'm imagining kind of like a sardine situation. Like they're, you know what I mean? They're not, and everything just kind of crumbles away. You smear it on toast.
Yeah,
exactly. Smear mice on toast. Just the little tail coming off.
Yeah, more mice. Vegemice.
So it was mice.
They were, mice. They ate a lot of eggs. What's interesting is they found actual food, like food that got buried under everything. So they have like loaves of bread. So they know there are loaves of bread that were divided into a certain number of like slices that like everyone ate. They know that there was like this Roman kind of pizza they were eating that was like focaccia with like sheep cheese and figs on it. They didn't have tomatoes. Those came from Mesoamerica.
And you can take that to the bank.
And you can take that to the bank. And
100%. 100%.
100.
Thank you, Big Carl.
Of course.
They were also serving like stews. If you see pictures, it's actually really cool. First of all, because the color of the stand is like red and yellow. Like those are the main colors.
Shut the fuck up.
No way.
I won't. It's one of the most fascinating things in the world. That McDonald's. The color pattern, McDonald's, but also when you think about it, like Burger King and Wendy's.
Yeah. Wait, and there's a science behind that. There's they use that as science in the fast food industry when they choose their colors because it like invokes hunger and
mustard.
And like horniness.
It invokes ketchup and mustard.
It invokes ketchup and mustard. Well, instead of ketchup, people
rise.
Wow.
Oh, as if they're like demons. You're invoking their power.
Yeah. Hey, sorry.
The ketchup in Rome was something called garum, which was
what the hell?
It was fermented like sauce made from like anchovy guts. Fish guts.
Okay.
Oh, I bet that was probably good.
I honestly bet I'd like
Caesar
that.
Salad. Yeah, I'm sick. I'd love it. I'm a sick guy.
Of course.
I'm a fucking freak, dude. I'd love that.
Turn that into a martini.
Garum.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm putting the garum on my skin.
Yeah, garum sperm for the skin.
Yeah,
you know how people are doing that with salmon sperm.
I'm putting the garum. I'm putting the garum in a pie tin, and I'm sitting on it on camera.
I've heard garum's really good for ass. Yes, I've heard it's really good for like
I'm sitting it for
exfoliating.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vinny, kill me if I'm wrong, but
sure.
What year did this happen? And like, can you give us like some some landmarks of like what was happening before and what would happen right after, history wise?
Oh God.
Good question.
Here's. I think it was. Oh God, it ends in 9. Is it 79 AD? 79 CE. CE. It's happened CE. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
When did my face happen?
Because this is like these are like 79. The Romans. right? Like the
Oh,
Roman
7980.
Empire.
7980. Whew, 7980.
Woo! 7980? That almost doesn't
7980
sound real.
AD, honey.
79.
Oh, I was like, what is the year
AD.
7980?
I was like, wait a second.
Like, Vinny knows so much that I don't know.
79 AD.
AD.
Okay, they say it's AD, but really, I think you should be saying CE, Common Era, because that's
Common
the more,
Era.
like, normally, they used to say BC and AD, but now they say BCE before Common Era and Common Era.
Well, I like
So-
that better. That's a little more friendly, I think.
Yeah, it's a little more apt, but hey, don't say it in the wrong rooms, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit. Oh,
Totally.
shit.
Hey, capiche.
All of our uncles going, ugh, okay. Jesus. Right, okay, sure. Wow. So you know what I'm really struck by is that society was different when they started excavating in the way that they didn't start with the rich people area. They started in the town center. Now I'm kind of shocked because I think obviously in today's age they would immediately take to the rich area.
Well, I think the town center was like what everyone was more curious about, I think, at the time, because that's where all you had the big magnificent baths and like the shop centers, and they actually just found out about the baths. And this is like my thing now, because that's what led me down this little rabbit hole for the past couple of days. Is they discovered that the baths were disgusting. Which I don't know if that's like a shocking discovery, but the water in the baths was filthy and filled with lead. And it was only replaced once a day. And Romans bathed like constantly, like religiously. They would always go to public baths. And the bathwater was filled with lead.
Well,
and
they had to. They never felt clean. Like, because they were always bathing in dirty water.
They were bathing in dirty water. And also the city was probably so yucky. Roman streets were these kind of lifted cobblestone things with big like gaps in between, because there was so much dookie kind of running in between the cobblestones. People needed to be able to like step up and over everything. So that's why we look at their streets and we're like, oh, these are beautiful cobblestone streets. No, those are stepping stones to cross the river of sludge that would have been flowing through everything.
You know, I always forget about the fact that like some of our worst diseases were begun in those very streets.
Well, plumbing was a huge invention, of course, as we all know.
Absolutely. What would you say are some of our worst diseases, Victor?
Well, isn't it like dysentery or cholera or something? Or
Oh
Dysentery.
yeah, those would have been all over the place.
Oh yeah.
You're right, and you know what? He's right to say it. He's absolutely right to say it.
most famous ones.
They would have been shitting themselves goofy.
I saw a video of a guy like
100%.
explaining like just how like ingrained horses are. By the way, we're a huge horse show here.
Yeah. We do love
I love
them.
horses.
This guy was talking about how like there were probably
Should've
like
picked horses.
hundreds of thousands of horses like at any given time, like in a city, and like just how horse centric smell wise, like anytime you would go outside, it would just be like horse shit smell. Or like anytime you would go on the street, there would be like dead horse bodies, and there were entire like jobs where it was their job to just like go around and like pick up the like decomposing horse bodies like throughout the town.
Yeah. The horse morgues.
Can you imagine being a person back then that was like, I'm just really sensitive to scent?
Honey, you would have been long dead.
Well, they used to think that like pretty, like beautiful smells would ward off getting sick. So
Yeah.
there would
Nice
be
try.
like people with handfuls of lavender being like, I'm not getting smallpox, you know, like walking through.
And there are parallels to that today. People are trying that again.
Absolutely.
100%.
There are subtle parallels to that today.
People have not learned. Thank God we have plumbing, because they'd be shit out of luck.
I
know,
know.
the
Can you imagine
lavender-
that's when they were drinking raw milk and everyone was dying from like listeria and stuff. And now people are begging to drink they're begging to drink raw milk now.
I accidentally bought raw milk cheese. It was an accident, and it freaked me out.
I think that's fine though, right?
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
I
actually
think
bought
cheese
it.
is maybe fine. I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's give it a try.
Should we be eating?
I think it depends on the cheese.
Like
I don't think we should be
milk at
eating it
all?
all. Well, me and Carly in LA, we shouldn't be eating it all. But you can kind of have whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know,
Okay.
we need to discuss before Pompeii, after Pompeii.
Right.
That was Victor's big question, and I do think
of course.
it's interesting.
So Pompeii happened in, I think, in the Republican period. So this is not when it was ruled by an emperor. And this is well before the Roman Empire collapsed. And look, I'm an animal person. I'm not a Rome person. So take this all with a grain of salt. I could be talking out of my ass.
What were the animals?
Okay. No worries.
I can tell you all about the animals in Rome.
I literally love that.
We'll get into it in a
fun.
second. Mm-hmm. So this is well before, I believe the empire divided into 3 separate, basically, principalities. This was its own thing. This is boring.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I guess we'll just do that. I'll leave it there. This is in a Republican period when it's run by a republic and not by an emperor. And before it divided into like the Byzantine, African, and Roman states.
Yeah, that part.
And before the iPhone, but after fire.
Was it closer to the T-Rex or the iPhone 17?
Is that everyone says that about Cleopatra all the time? Every time you bring up Cleopatra, someone's like, Cleopatra was born closer to the invention of the iPhone than the building of the pyramids.
Yeah, and it's
so
like
real. She would have loved people saying that about her, by the way.
I'm sure.
Totally.
She would have been like, that's right.
She would, like, when you tell that to someone and then they hear that, but they've never heard it before, I mean, it's like a paradigm shift for
You're
them.
a genius for saying that. Yeah.
They are
It
struck.
changes lives. Okay, let me tell you about some of the other animals that Romans were eating. Romans were eating...
Yes.
Okay, Romans ate crazy shit, especially rich Romans. It was like a thing they loved to eat. They loved flamingos. Like, there's a recipe that was preserved for roasted flamingo. They would eat flamingo all the time. They would eat parrots.
It, like, the leg, like... just holding it out.
The thing is, me and Carly were kind of shocked, and then Victor was kind of delighted and titillated because he immediately thought of like the taste, like the mouthfeel of crunching a flamingo leg that's been deep fried, and he loved it. Which I think is fair.
Meat on there? Is there like that much meat?
No, they're all throat. There's almost no meat. A flamingo is all throat.
All
like,
throat, okay. My nickname in college.
I was just gonna say that.
I really thought Carly was just gonna lick her lips, but she said my nickname in college. She said all throat, okay. I think birds are always funny because you take the feathers off of them and then it's almost no body because they have to be so light in order to fly. So it's like hollow bones, no flesh.
You have to be
feathers.
so sick with the sincerity to look at a flamingo and go, yeah, me. Scrumptious.
I think it was just something about them. They would eat genuinely whatever. They were monsters. And their recipes were so strange. They would put honey, and this is probably because they didn't have much. I'm going to be honest with you. They didn't have much in the way of spices. So they would put, everything was honey and like dates. So the flamingo was like honey and dates and flamingo. And same with the parrot. They would eat parrots all the time.
I will say I really like the taste of honey, and I really like the taste of dates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true. But not for everything. It's not a substitute for everything. And I've tried substituting, a little bit healthier, going, okay, let's sweeten this with dates.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
It doesn't. Well, sometimes I had a pie that was sweetened with dates instead of sugar, and it just became a date pie, and I didn't like that.
Well, you know what's annoying?
What?
I was about to say something really stupid. Go off.
No, you go ahead.
Whenever you're reading those recipes with like when they use dates, they're like, okay, like take the pit out of the date, and I'm like, that is offensive to ask me to do at some point.
No, Victor, you have too much intuition compared to.
I'm gonna take the date. I'm gonna take
general
the pit
population
out of the date.
I think so many people are dumb. I think that so many people. I do think it's a problem. I think a lot of people are kind of profoundly stupid.
Yeah.
In a way that
100%.
like they would absolutely need it. Not only would they need to be told to take the date out, they need to be told to throw the date away. Do you know what I mean?
And if you don't say that, you could sue. Probably.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, that was my thing that I was going to say, by the way.
So flamingos were sweetened with dates and honey and eaten by the leg.
Just can you imagine? So you're holding the leg out here. The leg is it's almost
Thank
full
you
wingspan.
for inviting me over. It's so lovely to be in your home. We appreciate you. We appreciate you cooking tonight.
Damn drumstick.
You guys. Yeah. You guys. So yeah, they eat all that. What else was going on? It was graffiti. There was a lot of graffiti there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How would they approach that?
Spray cans.
Roman graffiti? No, they would like carve stuff into walls, and it was gross stuff. They'd be like, you know, like, oh, fucking, like...
Rimming Caesar.
Yeah, Furious sucks phallus or whatever. They like write that on walls.
Wow.
Like that is literally what it says. It'll say like sucks phallus.
It's true.
I love that.
Speaking...
We're all human, okay? Some things, we're just human.
And they were speaking Latin?
They were speaking Latin, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Of course.
Yeah. Big time.
So...
And, go ahead, honey.
Oh gosh, no, I'm just taken back. I mean, like, how quickly it happened, the culture it captured. I mean, I haven't thought about Pompeii in a number of years, and it's just ringing so similar to today's society, you know?
Yeah.
What everyone was up to.
Yeah, I think, like, what archaeologists are going to dig up from what we're doing now is all digital, right? Like, there's going to be a bunch of digital archaeologists kind of digging through things. Mm-hmm. And I do think a lot about what I'm leaving behind, because sometimes I go to, like, a Goodwill, and I'll see a family photo album, and it's one of the most...
Oh, that hurt my heart.
It's bleak. It's bad. Like... You're just leafing through these pictures and you're like, all these people may not even be around anymore. Like, these are just, you know, things.
To donate a family photo album to a Goodwill. Now
Carly,
that,
there
you
are
have to
piles
wonder
of them.
what happened there. No, there's piles. And you're going, not every family has it all figured out, huh?
That's a terrible fate. I would rather burn it or bury it than leave it to be put in a collage by some boy who, you know, majored in theater in school and is now trying to make the pivot into collage art. Like, that is a terrible fate for grandma. Do you know what I mean?
We need to let
to be
people
remembered
die.
during a pivot.
We need to let people die in the way that we
absolutely
shouldn't
not.
cast them after a volcanic accident, and we shouldn't collage them if we find them at a thrift store. We need to give people a respectful death.
Well, the connection here between photography and the pyroclastic ash. I mean, hello. Are we not seeing that as a Venn diagram, people? That was the first photograph ever taken, is the gorgeous sleeping dog. I mean, it happened in an instant. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not slowly dying in that flow. You're boiled from the inside out or something.
Who would you guys have been in Pompeii?
Oh my God.
Thank you for asking.
I would have been working at McDonald's. I would have been fucking flipping mice at McDonald's.
I would have been flipping mice. I would have been
with my fucked up dumb hat. They
I
still
would have
made me
been
wear a
deep
fucking
frying
dumb
the
hat.
bird legs at McDonald's.
I'm like, they don't even give me this toga. I have to like give it back at the end of the day. I have to walk home fucking naked. This sucks.
I'm spinning a sign outside of the brothel.
Hey.
I think I would be constantly in the bath. I would be the most bathed.
Carly,
Yes.
I think you would be like one of those priestesses who's in a building that's... Wait, let me finish.
I didn't even think of the priestesses.
I think Victor knows what I'm going to say. I think you'd be one of those priestesses who's in a building that's built over like a crack in the earth that's leaking natural gas. And so you're always having visions
Yes.
And people are like
Thank
coming to
you
you for your visions, but you're
They
like,
usually picked
you're
a really
high on
gorgeous
gas.
young girl to do it, I will say.
Yeah.
So it's saying something about how awesomely hot you are.
You would have been
my
like the
God.
vernal, beautiful woman selected to inhale the gas.
I would always kind of be inhaling the gas and going and like posing very.
You
with hands
fucked your
out.
mom! And you're your own dad.
And I do want everyone to know that I think the reference I'm making is actually Greek. I think I'm thinking about the Oracle at Delphi.
Oracle
But
at
either
Don't
way,
worry about it.
it's a
I
service.
like it.
Yes, thank you.
I think I would be the Roman equivalent of that, whatever that may be. Write in and tell us.
So you would have
But-
been like an opium pipe, like fully on heroin, kind of relaxed on
yeah.
the couch. Yeah.
Gosh, well, maybe that was the edible of back then. I do like an edible.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honey, they didn't
wonder
like
if they
edibles.
had-
They liked it edible.
Oh.
I do have to leave.
Oh no, you don't. You
Oh,
don't. Oh shit.
okay. I thought he was earnest.
I have to go.
I think they had weed. Didn't they have weed?
No,
Did
I
they
think
find
weed
that
was
in
an
Pompeii?
American thing.
American.
No, because they call it
America's
like
not that-
hashish.
No.
I thought weed started in the U.S.
I'm looking it up, honey. I don't think it did.
Yeah. I would seriously doubt that. I don't know what that's that cool has been originated in the U.S. You know what I mean?
Likely from the Tibetan plateau is where it originated.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah, so they probably had access to it.
All right. Good for
Wait,
them.
why are you making big eyes? Why are you
I just
making
don't
big
know.
eyes? Why are you
Victor was
making big
really
eyes?
I never
hoping that the
considered
U.S.
that
had
it-
this.
I would never considered that it would have started. I've always thought that it was a North American drug.
Why do you keep saying you keep saying North American drug? Like, sure, like we use it a lot, but are you like saying you thought it came from North America? Or you just thought like
Yeah.
you associate? Okay, right.
I thought this is where it was based, and then it was taken in other.
You thought marijuana was like corn, and it like
Yes,
ended up
yes.
other places. Okay.
I always
Victor-
mix those up. Oh my
I
god!
think corn. I think corn is like
corn.
all we have. I think corn is like our main thing.
No, wait, Carly,
We
you would
also
be
have
shocked.
pecans.
It's
Really?
like corn, pecans, potatoes,
Shit,
tomatoes,
pecans.
pecans. Shit, pecans.
Shit. Oh fuck, pecans.
me when a kid is throwing pecans at me.
I'm sorry that keeps happening. By the
I
way.
hate
Fuck
that.
pecans.
Fuck pecans. Stop, Travis. Stop. I don't.
Pecans
stop,
really are the
seriously.
best nut. Thank you, indigenous
you-
people, for pecans.
Oh, thank you for pecans. They are
An
so they
indigenous
can be
word,
so
actually.
sweet. Huh?
And you can say that.
What'd you
An
say?
indigenous word, actually. Pecan.
Oh, pecan is an
That's like-
indigenous word.
It's
Yes,
like the word
okay.
frog. It's like I couldn't imagine that nut being called anything else. That's a pecan.
And that's a frog.
Yeah,
And that's a frog. Yeah.
And that's Pompeii. I can't imagine that
sorry.
disaster being called anything else.
Carly's
No,
ready to
totally.
circle back.
Well, I'm circling back, of course. That was a really good transition on my end. And that's
It was
Pompeii.
really good. And that's Pompeii. Let's get back to it, idiots.
totally
right.
Pompeii. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what has you thinking of Pompeii recently? Because you, of course, discovered it when you were 7.
Yeah, it was that study. It was that study about the lead in the baths. And I was like, those people are in the bath all the time. They're probably really messed up.
Yeah, because what would lead do to you like that? Like if you're constantly bathing in it, what effect is it gonna have? I'm not sure.
Oh, it's gonna have what does lead? Lead makes you real sick. All I know is when
Yeah.
you go to the hospital, they put it
Lead
over
poisoning.
your nuts and trunk when they do an X-ray because it blocks the X-rays.
Yes.
But lead poisoning will make you crazy. Oh, that's what it does. Is it makes you crazy?
Yeah.
So
I forgot,
everyone was
because-
lead poisoned, and they see Pompeii starting. They see the volcano, Mount
Yeah.
Vesuvius, right? And they're like, "Oh no!" Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
You as the
fuck.
priestess.
I'm the priestess. I knew this was going to happen.
Yes.
I probably would have predicted it. To be honest,
And everyone would be like, "Shut up! Oh my god,
You know
you're
what's
so
Really?
spooky?
annoying.
that mountain's never gonna blow up, bitch." Sorry.
It's literally been there. It's been there for us all along. It's literally been there.
That is the human logic.
For thousands of years. Why would it change?
Yeah, it's not going to blow up because it's been there.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, it's a god. Yet.
So let's not.
And by the way, that's literally my mom.
By the way. Yeah.
What's crazy is I think they found records of people finding bad omens coming from the mountain. Like, everyone, there was smoke coming from it, like, a lot more, and it was, like, shaped like a spruce tree, I think, which was something that was bad. And then, of course, it killed everyone. But also, the mountain's very violence. Victor, Carly, the mountain's very violence is what made Pompeii such a thriving city to begin with. Because all of that ash, it made the soil fertile.
All that ash inside that jeans.
All that ash, all that fat, juicy ash.
Yeah. It made the soil
big
fertile.
and healthy and really strong.
It probably made the flamingos more plump.
Maybe it made the flamingos. Flamingos were big as houses, dude. Flamingos.
They were known for their flamingo there.
Yeah.
In Pompeii.
Yes.
The flamingos had to be dragged along. That place was unbelievable.
What other kind of stuff did they eat? What other weird animals did they eat? I'm still concerned.
Other weird animals? I'm going to pull up a list because it is a lot.
Yeah.
Mice are the most interesting one. In fact, a lot of Romans had, they're specifically dormice, and they had big jars just for mouse fattening. So they would...
Wow.
You guys' eyes.
Wait,
they would put a bunch of mice...
I was imagining the mice in the jar. Now, is that wrong?
Yeah, the mice are in the jar. So they put the mice in the jar, and then they put grain in there, and they were special jars that they kept the mice in the dark with just food until they got nice and fat, and then they would eat them up.
See, when I'm the priestess and I'm high, I am actually coexisting with the mice. I'm not eating the mice. I'm seeing visions. I'm connecting with them.
And they're dancing around you. The mice are like doing body rolls next to you while you're like absolutely high on gas.
Is your vibe like Sylvia Brown, or what type of vibe do you have as a priestess?
Sylvia Plath.
Sylvia Plath. It's a little bit of Sylvia Plath mixed with Sylvia Brown. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, let's get into it. Because it wasn't just flamingos. It's specifically the tongues of flamingos and bird tongues in general. They loved bird tongues, specifically flamingo, peacock, and nightingale tongues.
So tough. So hard to chew.
Maybe.
Camel heels.
What?
Oh,
Camel
that gives
heels.
me the same reaction as Spider in Avatar's fleshy tail.
We
were talking about this before we started recording. Oh, shit.
Spider, I could have talked about Spider this entire thing, but we can't get into it.
Spider's like, it's okay, Dad, kill me. I'm fine.
I'm fine, Dad. Literally, Dad.
No, like I
just want to be like you. Boiled cow's udder. They were eating boiled cow titty.
They like refused to be normal. This is kind of really inspiring.
Sow's womb.
I don't even want to know.
So they look at the animal, and you know what? No shade, right? Like it's like, but they look at the animal. I don't want to shame them for being dumb, but like when they looked at the animal and they said, they looked at the thigh, they looked at the breast, and they go, "What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? Oh, that part. Get that part."
Fundamentally, the Romans were a superstitious, pagan, and horny society. So I think when we see these specifically like feminine organs being consumed, the womb or the udder, it's probably like a fertility thing. Like it's half and half, right? They're like, oh, this is kind of yummy, but it also is like celebrating whoever the goddess of like fertility is, probably Aphrodite, and then also like Miss Piggy.
There's giant statues of her.
I think that's who my priestess would be like, more like, honestly. I would be more Miss Piggy vibes. Miss Piggy high on crack.
If we ever make a Pompeii,
gonna die tonight.
Oh no! Ash is coming! Yeah, she's
like,
fighting off.
sparkles to like a flame.
The great mouth of the mountain will fill with fire, and your mouth will fill with blood, and the streets will run with the screams of families.
And that was Vinny's impression of Miss Piggy during Pompeii.
Thank you so much.
Wow, what a treat. What a treat. Oh my God. So, how would you recommend, because I think we're starting to near the end of the episode, which is shocking. But here we are.
All right.
How would you recommend one of the dawdlers of the podcast, a student of the podcast, getting into Pompeii? If they've never been into Pompeii before, somehow.
First of all, I would look for the stories about the plaster bodies. I think those are always very interesting.
Yeah.
But I would also look for a children's book about Pompeii with a red cover. And on the cover, it's people in togas kind of running from the ash. And the book is about a boy living in a rich household, and kind of just a man, the father, his daily life kind of right before he's buried. And it's happy at first, but then it becomes sad. But then it kind of switches into science. So it's actually really great. And you know what? The best way to get in Pompeii is eat a mouse.
Oh,
I've done it. Victor's
should
done
we
it.
have a Pompeii party? Would that? Can you imagine a Pompeii themed dinner party? It's kind of like a sex party, kind of like a you know what I mean? Like you're eating a lot of
something
crazy
crazy
foods.
Something crazy has to happen at the end. You know what I mean? Like,
a twist, a shocking disaster.
Yeah, like maybe two guys kiss.
no.
Oh yeah! Oh, everyone's
Okay.
like, whoa!
Everyone's like, what?
Oh my god!
We have to shut it down.
What's it called? Wogging? What is
Mogging.
Mogging. We're all mogging at the Pompeii themed dinner party.
Pyroclastic mog.
Yeah.
What people don't realize when they're doing toga parties and stuff is that it could be a Pompeii party.
Yeah. It could be a Pompeii. And yeah, if it was a Pompeii party, everyone would be standing still. Yeah, a Pompeii party is where everyone stands still and one person is archaeologist and they just go around and they just kind of look at everyone. Yeah.
They just like chisel at everyone.
And they chisel
like,
everyone
shoulder.
away.
Yes, someone could play the architect, of course. No, and I can't help but wonder if this is insensitive to the natural disaster, you know? Is it?
What? Oh, the party aspect of it?
Mm-hmm. And I have to fix my bangs when I'm going. And I can't help but wonder if this is insensitive
the
to the
thing
natural
is-
disaster.
I feel like the thing is, it's like Pompeii was so special because it all happened like boom, like in an instant. Like things don't usually like
Really? How quick did people
like
die?
that. Like instantaneously.
It was over the course of a day. The town... Some people were buried instantly, and then over the course of the day, the whole town got blocked off. The harbor became unusable, and everyone was just kind of buried by ash. It was like a kind of a flood. Imagine a flood of pyroclastic ash, just like slowly building up. And you think it's moving slow, but it's actually moving quicker than you think, like an avalanche.
So people couldn't get out, even though it was a day period. Did anyone get out?
Yes, I'm sure. And some of them are still alive today.
Well, they got a superpower from all the lead and all the ash.
Yeah.
They became immortal. Oh my god!
How
I'd be
deep-
surprised. That'd be
Did
crazy.
they have to like really drill down to get down in through or how far underneath the ground was the city of Pompeii? Like when they like found it?
So far. I mean, the legend is, and once again, they initially found it in the 18th century. I think the King of Naples or something like initiated the first excavation.
Classic.
But the story is that a man with a donkey was walking a donkey. The donkey's leg fell through the soil, and he looks through the hole and he sees like a city.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up.
Can you
Isn't
imagine?
that crazy?
What,
Yeah.
so they didn't know that Pompeii was just gone? Like people
It
didn't
was-
know?
Miss Carly Ray. It was completely forgotten about. Like no one
That's so
knew it was there.
sad. Oh my god! But the town over that just like got out of it unscathed. They weren't like, let's
No,
check out.
Herculaneum was buried. They forgot about that one too. The
really?
people
Wait.
got out.
Oh, people got out.
I
They
think
didn't
that
go,
is one of
let's check on Pompeii.
I think that's one of the most sobering things about history. It's like the Roman Empire lasted for so long and it was thriving so much, but it went away, and because it collapsed, these massive cities that got buried, they just got forgotten about with time. Because at this point, it's like, you know, centuries and centuries and centuries later, no one remembers. The Roman Empire doesn't exist. None of it is in anyone's memory. It's just like...
How bizarre.
Oh yeah, because the Middle Ages have to happen too. And then it's like everyone,
they
like the majority of people
legally. Middle Ages.
Well, and then it's like the only people that remember it or like have like documentation of like the Roman Empire are like weird priests and like monks, like are the only people that can like read. So everyone else forgets about that like glorious.
But even they didn't
past.
have access to like all the, you know, they didn't know that they're necessarily that the Romans all had, you know, where the cities were, or like, you know, and after it was buried, people built on top of it, right? There's like a village on top of Pompeii. So
do people live there now?
I think so. Wait, no. Well, now it's excavated, so people live nearby.
Right.
But yeah.
In Mount Vesuvius, will it ever erupt again?
Wait, can you ask that again?
Vesuvius.
And Mount Vesuvius, will it ever erupt again? I can't help but wonder.
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, good to know.
I personally promise, and you can take that to the bank the next day it blows up.
I have a big question I feel like we could end on is how do you guys feel about volcano tourism? Do you think it's worth it? An active volcano?
If it's like a
nose in
hot
it?
flowing volcano, people are doing that in Hawaii. Hawaii is all volcanoes. It's like volcano central.
Yeah.
I think that's
Right.
crazy. I wouldn't go near lava. That's none of my business. That's
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
that's the
So
that's the
unpredictable.
earth. That's the Earth's tears, dude. I'm not going anywhere near that.
No.
Oh, have you heard about
No
how
way.
there's like volcanoes underneath like the miles of Antarctic ice, and
Yeah.
they're slowly like melting the ice?
Oh. What?
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I thought that was more our fault.
Hydrothermal vents? Hydrothermal vents?
I thought that was more global warming.
Like as well that's happening, but it's like the volcanic activity.
So you're telling me global warming isn't real? It's actually volcanoes under.
It's actually volcano.
Earth.
It's actually giants lighting fires under the ice.
global warming is
Thank
melting
God.
that ice pretty fast, and then all the volcanoes will be like exposed.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're not going anywhere
I'm so
near
sorry, you
volcanoes.
guys. I have to go. I'm getting a call. Hello?
Well,
Yes, I
Vinny,
understand I returned the soup. I understand I finished the soup, but I have to return it. I'm so sorry. Sorry, what, Carly? 1 second.
Oh no! You say suit or soup?
Soup. I finished the soup, but I'd like to return it.
Is this
Sorry, go
Panera?
ahead, Carly. Yeah, this is
What?
Panera. I'm on the phone with
yes.
Panera.
I hate
Okay, you
them.
take that. That's so important. We do want to let you go, of course. So,
Right.
Vinny, let's say thank you to Vinny, and I will also close out by shouting out Panic and Coffee and Tea, my mug. I brought it up earlier at the beginning of the episode. Vinny and I shared a gorgeous morning there
We didn't
a
even
year
talk
ago.
about the experience. Yeah.
I know. We walked along the beach, and that kind of inspired the beginning of the episode. So I just want to give that a shout out. Panic, Coffee and Tea.
I
It's
just don't want you guys
delicious.
to hang out. I don't want you guys hanging out. Sorry.
Move here, all
Well.
damn ready. We're all ready for you. If you just move here,
Yeah.
okay?
I know.
All
Yeah.
damn ready.
We're all damn ready for you. Move here, all damn ready. All right,
Well,
Vinny.
thank you, Vinny, so much for your
Thank you.
insight and your historical
You guys
expertise.
for
Yeah.
listening to me stumble on about Pompeii.
Listen, when I tell you, Do Tell is a podcast about your thing being anything you're passionate about, and not necessarily something you know a lot about. You know a lot about the thing you're passionate about. So we learned a lot today, and we were grateful for it.
And you're welcome anytime you want to come back on and chat
Seriously.
about your newest thing, okay?
Well, we need to talk about
Okay.
horses,
Will
and we
do.
also need to talk about your figurines.
I could talk about horses forever. I don't have Precious Moments figurines, Carly.
Oh,
that was
you don't?
No, of course not. Why would I
Don't
have
do
Precious
that.
Moments figurines? Why would I have little sculptures of white children? Like, I just don't.
I don't
Enormous
know.
eyes.
Horcruxes,
Giant
I'm telling
eyes.
you.
These are my babies. I love the way they look at me.
Aren't they precious?
Aren't they
Well, on
precious?
that note, I'm glad the truth is out about you and your precious moments. Vinny, We love you. We'll talk to you soon.
How can people follow him?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure they already do. But how so?
Yeah. If you don't, it's at VINN_AYY. It's that's at VINN_AYY on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Thank you.
Okay. All right, great. And you're going to want to follow him, by the way. But I'm sure you already do. Love you. Talk to you guys soon.
Goodbye, my little
cigarette.
cigarette.
Do Tell is produced and edited by Connor Hickox of Mixed Metaphor, with artwork by Gabrielle Tenorello and Andrew Lawler. IT support by Stuart Highcar, and theme music by Blake Sokoloff and Ari Levin.
Do Tell.
The podcast.
The podcast.
Oh, Do Tell.
Do Tell.